Rebika is really a remarkable story. The child and her family were from Nepal, but they moved to Bhutan in order to better their lives. And that was fine as long as the ruler of Bhutan was welcoming the Nepalese. But then at some point he wanted to kick all of the people from Nepal out of Bhutan. So her family was kicked out of Bhutan, but Nepal wouldn't take them back. So she ended up in a refugee camp with her family. While she was in the refugee camp, that's when she went into kidney failure. And from the refugee camp, fortunately, she managed to make it to Chicago through refugee services. They recognized that she was in kidney failure. And at that point, her family then, again through refugee services, moved to Lansing, Michigan. The day the family moved, she came to our emergency department profoundly ill, in a hypertensive crisis with blood pressure that is 2 times normal. She ended up in the intensive care unit. She nearly died. Within hours, she was on dialysis, and that's what saved her life. After that, in order to keep her alive until she could receive a kidney transplant, she had to have dialysis done 2 to 3 times per week. Her family had nothing. They had no means of transportation. Getting to dialysis was life-saving, but they had no way of getting there. And that's where the Davies Project came in. And so for over a year, the Davies Project, week in and week out, picked up Rebika and her family, took her to dialysis 2 to 3 times a week, and kept her alive, and made a lasting friendship with that family. And during the course of that, Rebika's family learned how to do many, many things within the system, and much of that was facilitated by the Davies Project and the people in it. Rebika ultimately did get a kidney, and currently her kidney function is 100% of normal. Believe it or not, we saw her very recently. She came to the emergency department, so you can imagine we were just terrified that something terrible had happened to her. She immediately asked to talk to us since we had taken care of her. And so they got us, and we came down, and she started to laugh. The reason Rebika was in the emergency department is because she had sprained her ankle playing soccer. So that's the story of this remarkable girl and her remarkable family who was kept alive because of the access to care provided to that family by the Davies Project. And this family is profoundly grateful to Davies, as are we. And the proof is in the pudding. She's just a remarkable girl who should avoid playing soccer.